1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Taking a walk down Eagle Rock, wandering with a man with their jeans tight as a bulldog skin, listening to the way people talk and the way people worry, turn themselves blonde when they get that sick feeling they're aging. A hard time remembering, and every time that we've met he'll ask, sorry, what's your name again? Well, the way people talk and the way people hurry to reach for a card when they think that you might be wasting their time. Something that's bound to be something to let you down. Why are you sleep deprived? Well, if you want to be something, you're looking alive. Taking a drive down the well, the drivers have a way of taking the last bit of goodness I had. Well, there's always something to wake you when you're caught in a dream. Flashing lights in your rear view, the hollow and scream of your own voice. Well, was that my voice? Might I suggest something that's bound to be something to let you down? Why are you sleep deprived? Well, if you want to be something, then hey, look alive, look alive, look alive, look alive. Well, I left for the city with the strength and the will to compete. But how quickly you forget that just anyone can fill your seat. Well, doesn't it feel good to laugh at yourself, turn your back on the business, and leave it to sell its own worry? Its own worry. I've been looking alive.
So close.
So good though.
Yeah, nice.
It's great. Oh.
Well, today, in this continuing series featuring members of my band, I've got Madison Cunningham, and who is about to release your first full-length record, is that right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I recorded one when I was 16.
16.
But that's a little irrelevant. I don't really like to direct people to that.
Okay, gotcha. So we just started playing and singing together in the last year or so, and you sang all over My Finest Work Yet. But I'm still sort of getting to know you. I don't really know your history that well. But one thing that I keep thinking is like, in in your relatively short time on this earth, how have you become so accomplished? Did you just not have a TV in the house, or what?
Pretty much. My parents kind of banned TV since we were kids, and truth be told, I was homeschooled for all of school, so from first grade to 12th. And I just had a lot of time on my hands, and my dad was a musician, so he was always kind of playing acoustic guitar specifically around the house and just taught me basic chords, and I just would be kind of the weird loner in my room for a long time. Not that that's weird, but...
Right. And within your songs, there's a lot of intricacies and a lot of left turns and such as in that song. Is there some formal training in there, or...?
The formal training I had was pretty light, and I never really caught on to it. It never really translated into the music that I wrote necessarily, but a lot of it was just kind of listening to artists, listening to people that would take those risks, kind of, and my ear just really craved it. So one thing I've been learning more and more is that limitations are a good thing, and that simplicity is good too, because my ear gets bored. But some of my favorite songs have very simple sort of twists and turns in them, because they sort of harp on the beauty, which isn't always so intricate. It can be mellow and serene. And actually Tyler, who's also on the record, he was kind of the first person to cut a lot of that back, and would just take time to edit my songs in a lot of ways.
I've talked to you about this, I sing better when I can't hear myself. Do you find that to be true or no? Because you like to have yourself kind of loud in the monitor sometimes.
From experience, yeah. Only because I can feel like I sing harder if I'm drowned out by the band, but I do find when the band is louder in my monitor, there's more risks I feel like I can take vocally, where it's kind of hard to explain, but there's a sweet spot where it's between the chest and head voice that sort of spares a lot of belting, but you can still hit the notes you want to. So there's a sweet spot between hearing yourself, but also...
Yeah, and I'm still trying to figure that out, that head voice wants to creep in the studio when you have headphones on. And now I just eschew headphones altogether, because I feel like ultimately I get better results when I'm singing to the rafters.
Yes.
But sometimes your voice gets bigger on a record the quieter you sing.
It's just a forever mystery, I think, that we'll chase probably, but sometimes power isn't always in volume. It's in something else, but yeah, I don't know. I often am plagued by that same question, what is the trick, or what's the formula that you can come back to in a live show that would make you feel comfortable and make you give, your best, your finest work yet,
Nice segue. You were inhabited, speaking in tongues in the night. I wasn't having it. I could tell that something wasn't right. Why don't you come to bed? Instead of stumbling into the light of medicine cabinets, shaking our pills left and right.
Who's giving up the most? No one's gonna give you a medal.
Who's giving up the ghost? Oh, wouldn't you like to know? The competition rate, it's not little dance. The misery's contagious, and we are Olympians. We're gonna turn it around. We're gonna turn it around, yeah. We're gonna turn it around. start spitting out anathemas. Spitting out anathemas. It was anathema, spent half of my life on the exchange store. Was anathema, about half a mile between idle and deranged. Oh, was anathema. La da 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 da. It was anathema. La da 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 da. Who's giving up the most? Who's giving up the most? Who's giving up the most? You were speaking in tongues in the night. Oh, who's giving up the most? You were shaking out pills left and right. Oh, who's giving up the most? You were stumbling into the light. Oh, who's giving up the most? I could tell that something wasn't right. Right. Competition rages. This nocturnal dance. Misery's contagious. And we all Olympians. Oh, how we're gonna turn it around. Gonna turn it around, yeah. Gonna turn it around. Gonna turn it around. Gonna turn it around, yeah. Gonna turn it around. Gonna turn it around. Gonna turn All right, everybody, thanks for tuning in. This has been another episode of One on One with the band. Just made that up. With Madison Cunningham. And we'll see you on June 3rd at the Wiltern or somewhere out there and beyond. I'll see you later.